Hello, stamping friends. This is Jenny from Celebrate the Journey, and it's Monday, time for a Facebook Live. I accidentally touched my screen in the wrong place, so give me a minute here to get it started back. There we go. Well, while I'm finding my screen, I want you to grab your catalog, because you're going to walk along with me on this journey, and we're going to mark up our catalog a lot, because I think that's the way you should do it. So grab that catalog and let's get started. If you don't have a catalog and would like to have a catalog from me, leave me a message or private message me on Messenger, and I will get one in the mail to you. So this is the new annual catalog. It went live last Tuesday, I believe, May 4th. And of course, that was a big shopping day for everybody that had their shopping list started. But if you're like me, every time I look at this catalog, there's something new. And whether I should order it or not, I'm having a hard time and thinking about it. So I wanted to share with you some hints about how to you get the most out of your catalog. This is your catalog. Even you're allowed to write in it. So it's easy to get sidetracked with all the pretty pictures, and then you're not sure what you want or what you can use. And then you might buy something you don't really like. So I want to help you with that. So at the very beginning, we always have a table of contents. And here, they've broken it down to products, suites, which means the stamps, papers, dies, accessories, how to host a party or join Stampin' Up. And then a quick glance is they have bundles, die bundles, accessories, and stamps. So that kind of helps you out. If there is a red N by a product, that means it's new. A clock means it's quick and easy. The little mini means it'll fit in your mini cut and emboss machine. Distinctive, reversibles. If there's this little icon over to the side, that's someone who has earned a $1 million, $2 million, $3 million sales achievements, and they get to meet with designers and create their own stamps. And then here you can see if the stamp comes in English, Spanish, and French. Right now we currently only have one Spanish stamp, and I'll try to remember to point it out to you so you don't accidentally order it unless you want a Spanish stamp, which some of us might. We might have Spanish-speaking friends and want to send them a card. And then we just have information here on how to shop, join, the kinds of stamps we sell. We have the red rubber, we call these cling, or photopolymer, or the clear. And then some stamps are two-step stamping, where you stamp maybe the outline and then fill it in, and then some are reversible. So those are the kinds of things you're going to want to look for. And then, all our beautiful new colors this year. Aren't they stunning? I'm not sure which one's my favorite yet, but I am glad to see them. Some of our favorite returning, and then some fabulous new ones. Then our focus on our die cuts, our die machines, our punches, our suites, and our organization tools, and our colors. We also have lots of kits. They are not all listed in the catalog because new kits come out every month. and they couldn't, you know, put them all in the catalog. And then usually kits are while supply lasts. I've seen them stay around a long time. I've seen them sell out pretty quickly. And then our fabulous paper pumpkin and how you can subscribe to it. This month of May, that paper pumpkin looks amazing. So if you're interested in that, you do have to subscribe by May 11th. Yeah, so you could even do just 1 month to see if you like it. It's about nature, mountains, trees. It looks pretty cool. And then we'll start into our stamps and our bundles and suites. Now, there's a difference in bundles and suites. A suite collection, that's S-U-I-T-E, means everything that's on these 2 pages. You'll get the paper, the cellophane kind of paper here. I don't think it's cellophane. I guess it's acetate. The stamps and the dies. So you would get all of that. Or if you just want the stamps and dies, you can buy the bundle and it's a 10% savings. If you just want the stamps, then you just order the stamp set. The 10% savings of the bundle is built into the suite. So if you choose to purchase the suite, you're still getting that 10% off of these items. There's not 10% off of these. So do you see I've written in my catalog, I highlight things if I already own them, because there's some in here that we're returning. And then I'll make notes on when I'm going to use this class or this stamp set. So this stamp set is our May class to go. So I'm writing that in there so I'll remember that because I forget. And then again, I've highlighted the stamps that I already own. And see, this one is a $1 million sales achiever, Jessica Taylor. And it coordinates with the circle punch. So you can see that you could get that as a bundle. So now when I'm looking through here, I always try to think, who could I make this card for? How could I use this stamp set? And if I have an idea, then I'll mark it and write it up there in the corner of the page because it's well worth doing. And you'll notice here, this card actually goes with the bundle 3 pages back, but it gives you an idea of how to expand your collection. It's always worth looking at the samples. And then let's see, I love sentiments, so I do take the time to read them. And if I like one set particularly, then I'll mark that I know I like that one and I want to order it. I can't wait. This is a returning one, and I think it will look stunning with the new in colors, with the pebbled path and wild wheat. So it'll look totally different in new colors. So I wrote that on there. We make cards using the new colors. I love this idea of a gift tag with the pansies, and so I made myself a note to try that. And you're not going to believe this. I did not. We're going to see this again. I didn't know we had metallic enamel, so we're going to check that out. I've written myself a note here. Like, this doesn't have to be lemonade. It doesn't have to be tea. I think this would look really cute to make a picture of margaritas to go with Taco Fiesta. So I wrote myself a note that I'm going to match that up with Taco Fiesta. And this, I had no earthly idea. I own this stamp set, and so I looked at it, I said, oh, I own that. I did not realize these are new dies. I don't know how I missed it, because look, here they are on the back. But these dies make these 3D flowers. I can't wait to get those. Hello, you know, how'd I miss it? But I did. So we want to, I do need to mark that. Because I want to try those. Now, these are new gift bags in the new in colors. I missed those in the catalog too. So you're going to want to look at that. There's so much on every page. It's hard to keep up with it. But look at that. Isn't that cute? Put a little present in the in color bags and tie it up with a little ribbon. And there we have a nice little gift. I am really happy that this set returned, because it's going to look pretty in the new in colors also. Let's see. New stamp set that Fussy cuts the sentiments. I think we'll all enjoy that. Lots of stamps. Now look at this. So many of my friends knit and crochet. I'm certainly going to make a bunch of cards with that little llama, sheep. I don't know what he is, but isn't he cute? And then I could mix this raccoon with the balloon party, the bright balloons. And this is perfect for that little ballerina. So even though this looks juvenile, I don't think it's necessarily for little kids. Of course, everybody always is happy when they see these chickens, because they're fun, aren't they? And let's see. Going to match this up with the Taco Fiesta. It's going to get matched up with the Refreshing. So I wrote that to myself twice. Look, here is a die that we're going to look at again. It's called Patchwork Pieces. It's perfect for people that quilt. And lots of returning ones that we're going to be happy with. And these dies will be really, really versatile. If you don't care for this stamp set, you don't have to get it. You just get the dies, because they'll be your go-tos for a while. Especially since we lost stitched rectangles, then I think this one will take its place. I never have enough get well cards, so hoping for better days ahead, I think that's one that I will want to get. Let's see, this one, perfect for masculine cards. Can't wait to try it. It's hard for us to come up with masculine cards, and this one will work fine. And I think the dies, you're gonna be able to use these dies for some other purposes. There's always a way to make that work. Let's see what else is. I like big sentiments, so that certainly qualifies. Isn't this one fabulous? The dies will cut the fish out of the paper. You have all these fly fishing icons that you can use, all the bobbers that you can use for people that like to fish. But the sentiments, happy retirement, that's a good sentiment for man or woman. Doesn't matter your gender. And it's one we don't have very often, so that's one to get if you need a retirement sentiment. But I like this one. It will match with the Seaside Bay. It'll match up with oceanfront. You'll be able to, you know, mix and match this one super well. Now look here, the metallic effects in a squirt bottle, and it comes out gold. I totally missed that. Cannot get over that I missed it. And I think this giraffe, how adorable. That's perfect for a baby card or support, love and support. And you know, since we travel, this one's is already on my shelf. Hi Sandy, I hope I'm sharing some hints with you about how to shop in the catalog. Beautiful paper. This is holographic paper in the space thing, so maybe you would be interested in using that. I was thinking, wouldn't that look nice with the motorcycle? You could have your motorcycle be super shiny. So don't be afraid to write in here. Now look, I started quilting, so of course I have to have this for quilt cards for my neighbors and friends. And then I'm going to use the stitched patchwork background with it, and it's going to be perfect. There's the patchwork pieces. That's pretty amazing that we all missed that. But I think it's going to be great. And you can use the pieces in different ways on your card. My favorite sentiment, thank goodness it's coming back. June class to go, I've already picked that out. This matches the bow punch. So if you already own that punch, then get this stamp set, and it's got some great sentiments that go with it. See, I think this Seaside Bay will go with Scenic Wonders, and it'll go with Oceanfront, and it'll go with the new fishing. So all of those together will expand. You'll have 4 card stamp sets. You can make 20 different cards. Loved this idea. I meant to put a star here, a spotlight card. I think we forget to do those, and they're so easy. So that's one that I want to remember to do. And this paper, isn't it stunning? It's so bright and cheery and happy. And I love this die that cuts it to look like torn out notebook paper. So you might not have noticed that, but I think that's great. That would go great with that You're My Type stamp set with the typewriter, and have the paper with it. And I think we're getting close to the end here. This one here is one of those where you build your own background. I think that one might be real versatile for you. The daisies, the paper is so pretty, and it makes your cards. If you don't like the stamp set, get the paper. It's well worth it. And let's see what we've got here. Some pretty fruit designs. This one, stamped for you, just so you get a card. I like you, so you get a card. I think those are funny. And the angel policy, if you're going to sell your cards, you need to stamp on the back that you've stamped it, and then you have the copyright for stamping up. And that's the angel policy that almost all stamp companies have, so that people know that where that card came from, or those stamps came from. But I think this is cute too, a little British looking postal office box. New backgrounds. that we'll probably all enjoy. And now new bling, so much, and new colors. This is where you can see our color collections. You can see how to order the cardstock, the ink, the refill, and the blends all in one place. And of course, we have some pretty amazing storage. If you don't want to buy all of the individual packs of paper, you can buy a pack that has like 2 of each color in a collection, and then you can decide which colors you like the best, and then you can order more. And then our coloring, our markers, our pastels, our pencils. Now here's the in color treat bags. Totally missed those in the catalog, so of course I'll have to get those later. The scallop gift card boxes are not orderable right now because when they came in they had a design flaw. They should be in July. So if you've been waiting on those, well, wait until July. And then this is all our specialty papers. Shiny, glittery, textured. This is like, what is that other kind of paper that's textured? I can't remember it. I'm totally blank. This is called luster paper. I don't know what that means. We'll just have to try it out. The Dazzle. Remember when we had this in as a celebration item? It's like little bitty scales. It's so pretty, and it's nice and thick. It's beautiful. And then our holographic paper, and paper with white in the center. So if you like that look of when you tear the paper you get the white edge, then that will be there. And then all our paper collections. You have this one. If you need a lot, you get 48 pieces in this collection. So that's a lot of paper. And then the Gold Celebrations acetate and the vellum, it's got some designs on it. Then all our envelopes, Memories and More envelopes, Memories and More card packets. Those make quick and fast, easy cards. Let's see, nothing new on this page. But aren't these little circles fun? I just can't wait to make shaker cards with those. I think those will be fun. And lots of new bling. I love the sequins because they're flat. They mail well. So you might want to do that. This ribbon is the perfect size. It's narrow and it's soft and it ties perfect. Yes, you can color the Dazzle paper with blending brushes, or you can either just drop re-inkers on it and let it dry, and then it looks pretty cool. Now, you might have missed this. These are the new accessories that can go on your Take-A-Pic tool, and you get an X-Acto knife, a perforating tip, I was trying to think of the word, and an extra pick tip that's much narrower than the other end of a Take-A-Pic tool. So that's going to be really nice. And it was late coming in, but it is in stock now, so you can get it. And let's see. New punches. This is called the Elegant Edge Tag Topper, and I think that's going to be very popular. It's kind of feminine, but great tags. And then you're going to want to, of course, these are all the dies that go with a stamp set. but there's some that are just kind of standalone. So I made a mark so I'd know that. This is a new two new backgrounds. They go with anything. This is a delightful doily hybrid. So you get the embossing folder and the die cut, and it cuts out pretty doilies or solid doilies. Doesn't necessarily go with any particular stamp set. The Gorgeous Garden is new. You know, we lost the pretty leaves. We've got something better to take its place. So I did not mark those, and I need to mark those because I certainly am going to want them. The Nested Essentials, nice new shapes, banners, rounded edge rectangles, and then, what's that? I don't know what that would be called, but they're layers. You'll get a lot of use on those. Petal patterns. These layer on top of each other. You can use them together or separately and get a nice background. These, just wanted to say, they're sentiments and then the silhouette that goes around them. Celebrate, feel better soon, happy birthday, and you're too kind. So you get some nice large sentiments with that. And then a couple new embossing folders if you like to have new backgrounds. Then this page here tells you about if you wanted to choose a starter kit, you get $129 worth of product for $99. If you're ever interested, let me know. It is, well, it's the best bargain in the catalog. And then this is a nice, if you have an order of 150 or more, then you can use your host rewards to order one of these. The Night of Flight, so they're moths. And then I love this one, the Calm and Quiet Beach Lake Scene. If you have a $300 order, you could get both. That's easy. Now you've got your accessory index back in the back in case you don't want to flip up to the front. And little picture hints to tell you what you're looking for. And then you have the stamp index, which I also highlight so that I know whether I own that one or not. So I don't have to go back looking over and over again. And then there's legal stuff back in the back that hopefully we don't have to know about. And then a couple of things all about Stampin' Up! And our products. So I hope this is giving you some ideas of how to use your catalog right on. Yes, Sandy, you need that sewing machine. We might need 2 sewing machines. I don't know. It's so cute. But I'm glad they have it, and it's a nice size. You know, it's not too tiny for us. So use your catalog. Use it as a starting point for how you're going to design cards. Copy the cards. There's nothing wrong with making the card exactly like it is in the catalog. That's why they put those samples there, so that we don't have to think too hard to come up with new ideas. And there's, even though sometimes when I feel like I'm going to copy the catalog, I change it a little bit, and I'm sure you do too. So this is your catalog. Write in it, make messages to yourself. Say, oh, I know Jan likes geese. I'm going to make this card for her. So you'll have lots of choices to remind you as you're stamping and looking through your catalog, you know, just what you might want to use for your card. All right. Don't forget, leave me a message if you need a catalog. I'll be glad to get one to you in the mail. And let me know what's your favorite products from the new catalog. And share your ideas with us. We would love to see them. Thanks for walking through the catalog with me today. Talk to you later. Bye.